I be making goals as if like there's like 10 people here. No, it's just me. It's giving pure ash. Wow, like God has literally got me in the palm of his hand. Throw it all in the bin. After you're done at the gym on those days, you feel like the baddest bitch in town. The thing drying up. Boys stay hating because they don't wear makeup. We'll get a shape up then.
Lisa Patz.
Let me give it to my, you got that good, got that good, baby, don't you?
It's your good sis Lisa Patz, and we are back with another Get Ready With Me. Today we are going to be talking about 2024, what that's going to look like, what it's hopefully going to feel like. Let's put some positive energy out there for 2024, but also a little review of 2023. If you're ready to have an amazing 2024 like me, then please comment under the video what your plans are for 2024. Let me know what the vibes are, what are you saying, and yeah, give the video a like. Thanks, subscribe, thanks. So let's get straight into it. I am literally getting into this quick. This is going to be like a real test of my speed because I need to be ready in half an hour. Realistically, I probably have 45 minutes, but I just want to be quicker than that. Do you know what I mean? As always, going to do brows first. Using my tried and true ANASTASIA Beverly Hills brow pomade in Granite. I love this color. Like, this is just... the color is everything to me. I love a dark eyebrow. Can we talk about my hair before we get into the 2024 goals? Well, to be honest, it's kind of part of the goal. It was just something that for next year I really want to push myself in, is my hair. I stayed doing the same hairstyles. Should I shut up while I do this? You know what, I think I'm going to shut up while I do this. I have done my brows so weirdly. Look. Yeah? Cute! She said, I gotta match the vibe.
Do you have any like thinner tights?
What do you mean thinner?
Like,
No, I've just got black.
no, you having a mic now.
Yeah, bro. Audio quality improvement. Come on. Come on. We don't play games.
Oh my girl.
We give them quality. I just did my brows in literally like 5 minutes, and I can't lie, I think they look okay. I'm definitely gonna go back at the end and like do my little touch-up things, but they're good enough to go. Let me get my foundation on, then we can start getting into the juicy bits. Literally, my sister actually just popped her head in the room and she was like, oh, so you're using a mic now? And I'm like, yeah girl, we elevating the content. And that's something that next year I am like fully like laser focused on. Like, I think for me, as someone who really enjoys watching YouTube, and like the creators that I watch on YouTube, they put so much effort into their content, and I want to match that. Like, I want that for my content as well. So the next thing that I'm going to be looking into, I've got a mic. You probably can't clearly see it. There she is. I've got a mic. So next is going to be a new camera, and that's going to take form of a new phone, because I'm going to move out, and in this economy, for me to buy a phone and a camera right now, it doesn't make sense to me, especially when the cameras on iPhones are so like the quality is amazing. So like, why would I, you know what I mean? Like, just right now it doesn't make sense, but in the future I definitely want to up my camera and like actually get proper like Canon G7X or some Mark II or whatever. That's another big goal. I know I kind of glossed over it, but I'm moving out next year. I feel like at this stage in my life and this stage in my career, I'm ready to elevate everything. Like, I want to be operating on a higher level, and I also want to be more independent and have more freedom. And I feel that living at home in the environment I live in is just, there's no, let me just say it as is, there's no privacy, right? So I live at home, right? Mum, dad, and then my older sister lives here still, both my older sisters, and one of my brothers. When there's, you know, 5, 6 people in the house, people tend to forget that there's other people all up in this yard. And let me just say it plainly, like, I just feel like I don't have privacy here. I don't have the privacy that I crave. I don't have that here, but it's also it's less what I don't have that's motivating me and more what I want, which is independence, which is a deeper understanding of myself, which I think will come from the challenges that come when you move out. And I just feel very ready. I never moved out for university. I stayed home throughout all of university, and I think that was a good thing, but also like maybe not. I need to go get my bronzer. Hold the front door. Oh, you guys see my outfit? She's so cute. Look, wait. Can you see the glittery? What was I saying? Had to go get my bronzer. I actually just got this bronzer from TK Maxx, and it's the UOMA Beauty bronzer. Oh wait, the UOMA Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick in Bronze Venus 3. Bronze Venus 3. But yeah, I really like the colour of this bronzer. It's very creamy, and a little goes a long way. Like, don't use too much. I was definitely using too much at first, definitely, but don't use too much. Like, she's super creamy but really lovely and easy to work with. So while I let my concealer dry, I will just blend that out. You see, I feel like this year has gone so fast. I know we always say that, like everybody tends to say that about the year they're in, but I can't lie, like this year I've been reflecting a lot about COVID and like how COVID and lockdown and quarantine changed my life. And I'm not gonna like go too deep in it, because I know for some people it's a really hard subject, because people lost their lives, people lost people in their families, and right now there's a lot of loss happening in the world. So much loss that's very unnecessary in my opinion. And there's this idea that I've been toying with, or this idea that keeps popping up for me, which is the duality of things. How something can be so good and so bad at the same time, or some things can be so good and so bad at the same time. And like for me, I'm realizing that like it's a part of life. Like you can't really avoid, you know, you can't have good things all the time basically. And I can tend to be like really positive and like try and be as optimistic as I possibly can, and like I like to stay in the optimism. I like to stay and sit in the optimism and like bask in it. But, well, not but, because I don't think it's a but. I think it's just a more of a realization of it can't always be butterflies and rainbows. For there to be like butterflies and rainbows, there has to be the low parts, which is frustrating. And I think for all of us, you know, we'd prefer to live in a world where everything was always positive. Like, I know I would. It's something that I'm more aware of now. I think before I was very like ignorant of it, but now I'm like, no, this is a big part of life. There's no avoiding it. Like, life will hand you whatever. God will give you whatever is in that moment. What is going to happen? Like, you don't have a choice. Like, you can't stop it. You can't, do you know what I mean? You kind of just have to let God guide you through it. This year there's been moments when I'm like, wow, like God has literally got me in the palm of his hand. The feeling is just unmatched. It's just unmatched. Honestly, my friend's wedding this year, no, oh my God, it wasn't even this year, it was last year. Her wedding was last year. My friend's wedding last year was a turning point for me, and I only realized that recently. It's funny how like your mind does that to you. I don't know what I was reflecting on, but I was just sitting there one day and I was like, oh my God, like that's where everything changed, was my friend's wedding. But that literally was like last week that I realized that. It's so, your mind is crazy. I think I'm just gonna like bake and blend all this out, because it's hard for me to talk while I do this, but I think it'll be easier for me to talk while I do my eyeshadow. So let me just sort this out. I'm gonna keep it in so you guys can see the full beat down. So I'm about to beat it down. But yeah, let me just like get a little bit ahead so that I'm not too late today. Right, now let's get into this eyeshadow. I really wanted to do something that was more like cool toned, but then I realized, oh girl, you got powder all over you. Then I realized that I don't really own cool tone eyeshadow. So I've had to pull this out of my ass. So I'm making these 3 palettes work. I really wanted to wear silver because like it's Christmas and I'm wearing silver tights, but I do not have silver. I don't own a silver eyeshadow. I'm just going for like a very neutral eyeshadow with a pop of color on the inner corner. That is the vibe, that is the plan. Is that showing up? This is the thing with some eyeshadows. You really don't show up on dark skin, you know? Like it's not a joke. This modern renaissance. She's warm. Oh, there's warm taupe actually. Let me use that instead. Warm taupe. Oh, it's warm. It's gonna have to do. Note to self, buy more cool tone eyeshadows. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. The first one I used from Wet n Wild. The second one I've used is from Anastasia. Tell me if you don't see a difference in terms of like, you can actually see the colour. Wow, that's darker than I thought it was going to be. That's darker than I thought it was going to be. Actually, I think this is the perfect depth. So in 2023, I've put a massive emphasis on my fitness and looking after my body mainly. Like fitness for... I swear my brother is so loud. I can actually hear him. Anytime he enters the house, I hear him first. Rather than having a goal of like, oh, let me have a summer body or, you know, for a certain trip or something, I pivoted and I said, I want to feel better. I want to feel my best, look my best. But to look your best, you have to feel your best, in my opinion. To me, it doesn't matter if I look good. If I don't feel good, throw it all in the bin. I created a habit of going to the gym, and I'm really proud of myself because I go to the gym twice a week now, whereas before I went whenever. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely days when I'm like, I do not want to go to this gym right now, but I go anyway because those are the days that, you know, those are the days that really, after you're done at the gym on those days, you feel like the baddest bitch in town. I want to keep my eyes, this is from the Wet n Wild palette, I want to keep my eyes really quite matte. Oh, this is brighter than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I want to keep my eyes matte. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to carve this out and then I'll put another colour on top of it. I have to do, the thing is I have to do the same thing on this eye so they look even. It's okay, we can fix it. We can fix it. What can we do? Fix it. When can we fix it? Right now! It looks horrifying. Ah! No, I don't like this. Okay, I'm going to put the warm taupe from Anastasia on top of that and see if that will like flatten it a bit. It's just a bit too white. I didn't want a white colour. I'm going to go back with the dark shade and redefine the outer corner. I like for my eyeshadow to come like on the outer corner of my eye. I think it just accentuates my eye shape. And then what I'm going to do is tilt the brush down and start to use that to kind of help that give me a shape, because I feel like I've lost my eye shape. If I use the tip like this, it should help me get that shape back. Now hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I think that definitely helped. What do you guys think? You gotta tell me, because you're not here. Sometimes I really wish like it was like, well, actually I could do that, couldn't I? I could do like lives. Is that something you guys would want to see? Lives? I think that would actually be really good, because then it would be like, you know, I could get that auto feedback and I could auto feedback. Well, I could get more of a like direct communication. Do you know what I mean? That did not fully go to plan, but I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna put my inner corner highlight on now. Usually I do it later, but I want to see how it works with the look and see if I need to go underneath with darkness to help balance everything out. So I'm using like this light pink color from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. You know how like girls do the wolf eye? I'm kind of doing that but with my eyeshadow. Do you see? Like I'm like bringing it in to almost a point. And I'm gonna bring it on the lower lash line as well. Okay, I'm gonna do a little eyeliner. I'm gonna use, I've got a blue and a grey, but I think maybe blue might make my eyes sparkle a bit more. The thing dry enough. It dry. This is an Urban Decay eyeliner, but I think it's old. I'm gonna literally throw it away after this. So just make sure you connect like your outer corner with the eyeliner. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna do like a smoky wing. So I'm just using like a really soft pencil and creating the shape for me to blend out. But you want to work quite quick because these pencils, they will dry. So then I'm gonna take like a little angled brush and blend that along my lash line. Blend it into the dark color and then like wing it with the brush. Like when you wing it with the brush, it will wing. You can see that little line. Cool. See the other side. Gorgeous. I'm gonna be completely honest, I started to get a bit scared. When I did the eyeshadow, I was like, girl, what have you done? I literally have like 5 minutes until I want it to be finished. I'm gonna add lashes. Get the glue on them. I'm definitely like a 2-layer of lash glue kind of girl, 100%. So let me know in the comments, do you guys like to do vision boards? Do you guys, I was gonna say believe in them, I don't know if that's the right word, but do you guys do them? Like, do you create them? I started making mine during lockdown. Not me bringing up lockdown again, but I look at vision boards as like a reminder of the things that you want, rather than a magical board of stuff that's gonna happen to you, if that makes sense. Like, I don't believe that if you say something it will come true, but I do believe that your words are powerful and what you say you speak into existence. Say for example, if you always say like, oh, I'm always late, I never get anywhere on time, I'm always gonna be late, I'm always gonna be the last person there, da, 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 and that keeps happening to you, maybe if you change your vocabulary about being late, you might see a difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's a people have magical words kind of thing. Definitely not. If we all had magical words, then we'd all have like £1 billion and there would be no people down bad in the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we could just speak everything into existence. But I do believe in like in vision boards in terms of like reminding you of what you want and, you know, bringing that energy closer to you. I think that's definitely part of it. Am I doing too much blush? Is there such thing as too much blush? I don't think so. But loading on the blush, probably need to chill out now. Highlight. For this year, I'm planning to do a vision board for sure. But I think the way I think about my goals this year is going to be different. Like, I think last year, not just last year, I can tend to be very ambitious and I'm very goal orientated, right? And I make all these goals for myself. Sorry, I'm looking down, I'm just putting my lash glue on. I make all these goals for myself, and like last year I created I used a template actually on Notion, and it was like for the whole year, a yearly plan and a yearly review, which I plan to use again. But I think what I struggled with last year is having so many goals for the month. Like, I'm only one person. You're only one person. I be making goals as if like there's like 10 people here. No, it's just me. I love adding these like little tiny hairs at the front of my eyebrows. I think it makes a massive difference to your makeup. Like if you ever feel like your eyebrows get lost, add some little tiny hairs at the front and like define the end. I always redefine the end of my eyebrow. For one, because there's no hair there. I'm just being real. There is not one lick of hair at the end of my eyebrow. But for two, because it helps to really frame. Do you see? I feel like it really frames your face. Now the lashes are almost dry, so I'm just gonna put my mascara on now. Don't hate just because you don't wear makeup. Boys stay hating because they don't wear makeup. We'll get a shape up then. Get a shape up then. I'm out here doing my hair, putting on the makeup. Get a shape up. I'm joking, but I'm also not. Okay, we are very nearly there. I think I might have to go put my lashes on and do my lips and then come back. Finally got my lashes on. That was like such a trial. And I don't know why it was so difficult. Got there in the end. Let's put these earrings in. I'm doubling. Ow. No way is it closed up. No, it's not. I thought so. Okay. Okay, cool. Gosh, I really got scared then. I thought that it had closed up and I was finna cry. But here we are, guys. Oh my god, I'm not done. Obviously, I need to do my lips. Let's do the lips. So for the lips, I'm gonna try this Made by Mitchell All Lip No Trip lip liner again. I tried this before and it felt really cool tone, which is perfect for this look. So let's see. Am I spoiled by chestnut? Is that what it is? Or is this just like ashy? No, this is just ashy. But again, I think it will work for this look. Part of me is like, ugh, and then part of me is like, ooh. I'm so scared. Okay, so I have this lipstick from UOMA Beauty called Eartha. I got this in TK Maxx recently, and oh my god, do you see this colour? Ridiculous. It's giving pure ash. Okay. Commit. I want it to be quite like a gradient from dark to light. This is giving me real life anxiety, like I'm actually sweating because I've never done a lip colour like this. I have two lip glosses I could use. One of them is from Sleek. It's a Lip Shot Gloss Impact, and this is like a really like cool toned colour, right? So it'll be like all up in the cool tones, which I think I'm probably going to use this because the other one that I have is from Dose of Colours. This beautiful glittery lip gloss, but it's gold glitter, so let's try this. Everybody is fine. I've never ever done cool toned eyeshadows on my skin ever in my life. I did purple one time, but I wouldn't call that cool purple. So this is the first time I've ever seen myself with cool tone makeup. Why do I feel like one 90s supermodel who's accidentally walked off the runway right into Gen Z world? Like, obsessed. I love it. Glad I got to talk to you guys right at the beginning of the year. I really hope that this year brings so many blessings and so much happiness and love for all of us. I think it's important to reflect on the past year, but go into the new year with like a new perspective of just being open and be really open to anything and everything happening, and taking a step back from the things that aren't so important and looking at what truly is important. At the end of every year I try to do that, and I think that it's important for us to remember what really matters, you know, and at the end of the day, happiness, food, shelter, life, that's what truly matters, you know. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces.